to a cage by her two sons to be weighed, all because of the issue of supporting their mother, because the two had made an agreement 10 years ago. If the mother lost 1 pound while living at someone's home, she would have to stay 1 extra month at that home. Watching her two sons try to avoid supporting her, each one began shifting the responsibility. They even weighed her in public. The woman was finally completely disappointed. Thinking of her most devoted youngest son, she couldn't help but break down and cry. It turned out that 20 years ago, in order to raise her 3 sons, the woman could only take them to the streets to sell oranges, worried they might get bored. She asked the 2 older brothers to take their younger brother out to play. Before leaving, she even gave the youngest son a toy and reminded the 2 brothers to look after him carefully. But what she didn't know was that this would be the last time she ever saw her youngest son. While the 2 older brothers were playing games, they were stopped by their younger brother, which instantly made them feel irritated. They immediately carried their brother onto a truck. No matter how much he cried out, they completely ignored him. But while they were focused on playing games, the truck suddenly drove away. Afraid they would be punished, they rushed forward to chase after it. But they couldn't possibly outrun the truck. They could only watch as it drove away with their brother. When the woman asked about her youngest son's whereabouts, the 2 lied and said they hadn't seen him. Sensing that something was wrong, the mother immediately began searching for her youngest son. But passers-by all said they hadn't seen him. Just when the woman didn't know what to do, the very next second, she saw on the road the toy she had given her son. At that moment, she finally accepted that her youngest son was gone, but she never gave up searching for him. For the next 25 years, she handed out missing person notices to every customer, hoping her son would see one and come back to find her. Unbeknownst to her, the youngest son had been adopted by a wealthy man and had now become a corporate CEO, and he had never stopped searching for his real family. One day, after selling oranges as usual, the woman went home, only to see her eldest son's wife, Laura, throwing all of her luggage outside, claiming that the woman had already lived there for 30 days and should move to the second son's house. Then she tried to kick the woman out. Seeing this, the woman immediately begged Laura to let her stay 1 more day, but they would rather let Laura's mother live there than allow the woman to stay, seeing no other choice. She could only pack her bags and go to find her second son, but as soon as she arrived at his place, she heard him say that he was a garbage collector. The woman looked at her son in shock, unable to believe that her own son despised her so much. Looking at the $1 her son handed her, she could only leave once again. But as she was leaving, she was almost hit by a passing car. Seeing the CEO step out of the car to help her up, she suddenly felt a sense of familiarity. Before she could figure it out, she was taken into the car by the CEO saying he would take her home. Seeing the CEO coughing non-stop, the woman immediately tore off a missing person notice and wrapped some orange peels for him, saying directly that soaking orange peels in water could treat a cough. This made the CEO think of his childhood, when his mother used orange peels to treat his coughs. Just as he was about to ask the woman, he realized the car had already stopped, and the woman had already gotten out and left. Looking at the orange peels in his hand, the CEO couldn't help but open it, only to see the jade pendant shown on the missing person notice was exactly the same as the one he was wearing. This made the CEO form a sudden suspicion that the woman might be his mother. He immediately got out of the car to look for her, but she was nowhere to be found. To confirm his suspicion, the CEO quickly ordered his assistant to investigate her. At this moment, watching her eldest son's happy family, she could only sit outside all night holding her luggage. But what awaited her the next day were her 2 sons, passing responsibility back and forth over supporting her. In order to avoid taking care of her, they even made her sit in a cage to be weighed. Hearing the neighbor's mockery, the woman broke down in painful sobs. Just when she didn't know what to do, the CEO suddenly appeared before everyone and declared that he was willing to support the woman.